Elimination semifinals at Bamya, Marker, and we're gonna get a little change of scenery here, which is kind of nice. Bamya though locking in the Teros, Marker gonna stay on the Fait, and this is an interesting dynamic here because we have two very, very heavy-hitting legends, but one of them is quite squishy. Fait being known as a glass cannon per se, and not gonna be able to take a whole lot of punishment from this bull.
Yeah. Generally, your game plan, if you're the Fait player in this, is to not get hit. You just want to add up as much damage as possible, generally by using things like that Scythe, which can have a lot of pressure opportunities if the opponent's dodging wrong. But right now, Bamya doing everything right as he's getting a lot of good damage put out, but Marker catches him with a double sidelight.
Yeah, great adjustment for Marker there to be able to catch the rhythm on Bamya's movement. Ooh, again, gonna send him off stage. The D-Light is gonna go ahead and send out, and he's not done yet. Gonna go ahead and chip him out of the way with the Nair, but Bamya fighting back. Oh, Marker gonna just peel him off the stage and send him out. Great knockout for Marker. Gonna go ahead and solidify the lead here real quick, although he is quite damaged on that first stock.
Yeah, was able to add up that damage, got him with that Nair into the recovery. Bamya with the neutral light, not gonna put Marker off screen, but enough of those will KO or just a down air. Bamya, pick of weapons, gonna be the hammer.
All right, he is gonna stick on hammer. Marker, of course, gonna be left unarmed. The iframes are gone, but the Scythe is in hand.
He's catching Bamya. Bamya with that spot dodge there, but Marker also had a spot dodge. Both them kind of just chilling out here.
Yeah, it's slowing down in neutral for sure. Bamya was just kind of throwing those little side lights out. See the stomp, keeping it very, very safe. Marker though, in light into side light, but side light Sarah is gonna connect. Bamya trying to find his way up. He does to catch an orb in the back of the head. Okay, Marker, great, keeping that distance, not letting Bamya catch a Sarah on the way back down the stage. Marker's looking actually pretty decent here.
Yeah, he's doing a really good job of not swinging. A lot of times it's Bamya who's swinging first, and it's Bamya who's whiffing in those situations. Not able to hit the side air there. Quite tragic for Bamya. Side light, side air on the side of Marker.
Got the disarm though. Can even find his way back up on stage. Weapon throw out. Marker's gonna go ahead and starve him out a little bit. Okay. The dodge was good, but that last Sarah was gonna go ahead and clean it up. A Marker with the 2-1 advantage against Bamya.
Bamya picking up the axe. Haven't really seen too much of his axe against Marker.
No, not at all, actually.
Just spot dodges up there. Okay, hits the neutral light. Not gonna go off stage, knows that Marker needs more damage before you can go for that KO. Ooh, charged up, and it will KO Bamya. Ties things up.
Very nice, keeping things nice and close. Marker now trying to find a weapon. He does orb in hand, but not before he takes a dare from Bamya. Oh, just out of range, couldn't quite get the punish, but got a two-piece on the end of it nonetheless. We went up with the Nair, side light Sarah. Bamya has no response yet. Can get back up on stage. He catches the Nair into recovery. Marker, great job using that combo. Okay. Can't find up on stage, but he's like one sidelight Sarah away from go ahead and put an end on this. I think if the sidelight would have came before that Sarah, that would have been the game, but that dare will go ahead and put the cherry on top, and that is going to go ahead and give him the game. We got 457 damage coming off of Bamya, and pretty spread around. I mean, we had 244 damage on the hammer, 148 on the axe, so he was tossing the love around a little bit. Marker, on the other hand, exactly the same. 319 off the orb, 207 off the Scythe.
Yeah, I think what this comes down to for me is like the damage per engagement, or another way of describing it is just like the neutral wins, right? Marker had better damage per engagement, 43. That means he's getting more every time he opens up Bamya, but at the same time, there's a lot of situations where Bamya's just straight up not winning in neutral, and Marker's getting those openers and getting that damage. So that's one of the big reasons that that Marker really ran away with that game number one.
All right, but this is game number 2. It is a chance for Bamya to try and make the adjustments necessary here, but Marker is just playing one step ahead of him. Ooh, that was actually really lucky for Bamya. He was able to get the advantage there. The signature's gonna hit, and you just got Teros, son. He's done.
That's what you dream of as a Teros man. You hit him with the neutral signature, go out there, finish off the stock. That time it was with the ground pound, and that's going to be a nice little lead for Bamya. Now he's got his pick of comfort weapons. It's going to be the hammer, the thing that he tried to play more of in game number 1.
Marker going to have a shine out moment right after, though, and said, that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and bring you right back to even. Things looking good. And he's just swinging with the orb, trying to get something to shake loose before Bamya got his weapon. Ooh, went up with the nair. Bamya had the dodge, though.
All right, once again, fighting for that neutral position. Marker gonna get a nice 3-piece, nice 2-piece here. Bamya might have to swing, avoids the down air, but he misses his own. Eats the weapon toss on his recovery. Bamya's in a rough spot, and this could be the stock. No! Still has enough movement there. That 5 movement speed of Teros gets him the wall touch.
Very impressive for him to stay cool, calm, and collected, to be able to assess his options, be able to get back up on stage, but Marker is not letting loose. I mean, we have the damage is very close, and we can see who the aggressor is here. Bamya throwing the weapon out, dare to the top of the dome piece is going to go ahead and get the job done. Orb will get you, man. Those dares, the dares and the recoveries especially, they just hit sometimes, and you don't think they're going to.
Yeah, Bamya just was not expecting that projectile. He went out there for the unarmed recovery. That's why you saw those stars come out. Does get that side air. Will clean things up. Juggles weapons.
Man, we had pretty much the same exact game state this entire game at number 2. It has stayed a super, super even. Marker whiffing on the Sair. No punishment from Bamya, though. The dare is going to go ahead and connect, but no follow-up. Neutralite. Whiff. Okay, there you go. Found it. Threw the weapon away, though, looking for the scythe. Let's see it.
Neutralite, weapon toss to keep the engagement going. Hits him with the down air.
Marker bidding his time. We're going to throw away the scythe. I thought he was just kind of looking for a good opportunity. The Sair is going to connect. Bamya catches the landing, goes way
risky.
out. Marker couldn't land the dare, but he does get the damage off recovery to go all the way back up, and that neutral sig will finish off the stock, the game, and Marker is 2-0 up on Bamya right now.
Shades of what happened on the upper side of the bracket. I remember Sparky calling out specifically that axe side signature, one of the riskier signatures in the Teros kit, and you saw what it led to. It gave Marker so much stage control, which led to that end sig for the finisher, and now Bamya, he's down 2-0. Does he make a pivot here?
That's a good question.
Does he have a pivot? He has a Mordex.
That's the question, because I'm trying to think without looking it up. Does he really have a pocket of legends?
He has a Mordex. According to stats, he's got a Mordex.
He's got a Mordex.
And that's the pick.
Okay, all right. Dude got it figured out. All right, we are gonna try the Mordex. But man, okay, we're gonna ditto the scythe.
I guess so. I mean, to be fair, like a decent amount of orb play coming out from Marker on the Fait. Like, yeah, he put out 152 damage on his scythe, but there's enough orb play that it might not be just a straight ditto.
Very true, very true. I mean, the last game, he had the scythe 44% of the time, but only put out 152 damage off of it compared to 40% on the orb and 272 damage.
And you're already seeing Marker starting off with that orb against Bamya's gauntlets.
And maybe gauntlets was the play. Ooh, no, Marker, though, the dares. As soon as you start seeing the dares come out, Duke, it's a very, very difficult move to get around to come back up on stage, and that was a very early stock for Marker and puts him in a fantastic position here to win this elimination semifinals match.
Yeah, just fantastic play on the side of Marker, just being intelligently patient as Bamya like burns all of his moves there. Marker's like, okay, down air. Does just enough to get the stock. This time goes off stage for the down air. Bamya able to get away, but he is more than a full stock behind, and you see him emote at the top. Says, hey, give me a minute. Need a little bit of a breather. Check that ping.
I love the sportsmanship. I mean, you see it time and time. I can't remember a single time in commentating this game where somebody has signaled that they were having connection issues and their opponent just took advantage of it and took them out. Yep. I can't think of a single time.
Players got to start doing it. Get your name on the board.
You heard it. You heard it. Okay, Marker chasing Bamya up in the air. Looking for a good opportunity to start his attack here, but Bamya going to toss him back off stage with the scythe again off the nair. Okay, finally a Sair weapon throw to the face. That could be detrimental to Bamya.
Touch.
He's able to get a hand on the very bottom of the stage, but Marker has a scythe. He's going to go right back to the offensive onslaught. There it is. There's a stock, and Marker is a one away.
Marker doing so well for himself, currently sitting 3-1 up against Bamya. Bamya on the swap over to the Mordex, not really doing anything different.
Hasn't been very effective, has it? Not so much. I mean, it was obviously kind of a last-ditch effort. We've seen Bamya on the Teros pretty much all day long.
Don't let him do it to you.
Double nair into grab to cancel neutral sig is
Nice.
devious. Wait a second. That he literally plucked him out of the air and sent him down to the blast zone. I can't wait to see that replay. That was a good one. Great job from Bamya. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going to go out, at least he went out with a bit of a bang there on that knockout. But you see it. Marker, sporting the Bearded Brawls avatar, going to go ahead and get 470 damage. The 3-0 victory against Bamya there. And that's rough. Marker moving on to Elimination Finals.
Yep, going to be going up against none other than Ahmet in our elimination.